Hello there, right here. Welcome to our Wednesday live stream. Hope you guys are all excited for the new snapshot came out. If you haven't seen it already, the video is out on my YouTube channel. Brand new 1.21 snapshot with the new copper bulbs we use as a T flip-flop. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, new. Almost got woodboard in here. Hey, Peacat. Yeah, I've seen some people talk about how they update other mods but not the bat, so it makes sense to update it. Hey, White Light. Oh, hey, Doge. How goes it? Long time no see. Kitty's back as well. Use binary on a fly machine to store data. Yeah, it definitely could be possible. Probably wouldn't be very compact though. Stream crash for a second? Okay, that's fine. I think the internet drops sometimes. Doge, you should have opt on the testing server ready. Oh, Mazzy, that's so cool you've seen that. Yeah, so I was thinking about maybe once a month, like just doing a post talking about showing fan art and stuff. Everybody wants concrete slabs and stairs. The reason why they change stuff like the bats is because remember they have people that work in Minecraft that all they do is work on textures. So they're always working on something. They're just texture people. How do observers? Oh, you don't like how observers act with them? I mean, observers are just things that's in power. Yeah, we're still in the starting of the stream menu. Make sure you read what it says when you join the server. Doge explains how to switch game modes. Sweet. So, if you guys haven't seen the video that I put out, it's out on my YouTube channel. I also posted it onto my Twitter. Help get the stream going. Check out my social links there in the chat. I'm going to write up a little message of what we're doing today, and then we can get onto the server playing. If you guys want to join, information's in the title. Hop on the server with me and play around with the new copper bulb. So the message today, I'm going to link back to the video posted. Playing with 1.21 snapshot copper bulb viewers. details on how it works here. Okay, that'll work for now. Yeah, if you guys are wondering how that works, check out video posted. And we should be able to get going. You guys having a great Wednesday. Stream is a few hours late. Oh wow. So sorry, 4 hours late from normally stream. I don't know why it took so long to edit today's video, but it does take time to edit the video and get all the footage, all that good stuff. So last stream we were playing around on Warden's World. Then before that we were working on a piston farm and a bedrock farm. Made some auto crafters. I think I did videos about most of that stuff. But we do got the server updated. You guys can see the new copper bulbs, different variations of them. They look really cool. Almost look like little Christmas presents. There's like a little bit of red and green. Boss says 40 hours? No, what does it say? It says 50 hours. 50 hours for op. Yeah, it's right here. You gotta do the trigger commands if you want to switch game mode. But yeah. The coolest part about them is obviously that they can toggle without having anything special. Audio. Dog. You're gonna get in the way, aren't you? Gotta say goodbye. Say goodbye to doggy. I guess it doesn't matter what type you have. They all work pretty good. This is just the variant that doesn't oxidize anymore. If you guys want to join the server, check the title. Oh, I guess you don't have opt yet. Doge, you have creative. Too bad. And if you hook an observer up to this. Okay. So it's detecting, I think it can detect both of the power ring, which is a little red bit, and it can also detect the light. But because they both happen at the same time, they only create one update. So you can see that like here it has a little red bit, and then when you turn the red bit off, it creates an update. Even though the light itself didn't change color. Did you get it, Doge? Is it working? Can you message do a ping in my Discord, messaging Minecraft administrator? And Also move them. If we put a redstone block up here. Looks so weird. This is kind of, if you would put like a comparator here, this would be like on, and of course off again, off, on. So it's like a counter to 4. You got your big, pretty small counter. But then you can also hook these up in a row, right? I think this works. Turn on, off. So 1 update, 2, 3, 4. So this is a 4 counter, so we do 4 updates here, and this only activates once. I guess I could put it, put that over here. Okay. Let's make it on again. 1, 2, 3, 4. The far end only gets an update every 4. And if we chain another one, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they're all turned on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And then we're just doubling every time. So it's 2, 4, 6, or 2, 4, 8. So this takes 8 updates before this one will activate. Counting down in binary. I think it's counting down in binary. Appreciate pink for help, says Doge. At Minecraft Administrator on my Discord. I don't know exactly how people like use this in like Minecraft computers. Essentially, it is a way to store data. Like I said, the only thing I wish they would add is the different signals to produce different powers. Because I don't know why they did this. Let's see, if it always produces 15, if I put a container back here, okay, so it doesn't actually read this, but if there was a different block here, it would read that. But since it's not considered like a solid block, it can't actually read behind it. It is a bit interesting because it does have a lot of properties that are similar to glass. Like, but it's not glass. Because you can also do... You can make a wire staircase. spherical wire, spherical redstone. And this works. You can see how they're turned. But it doesn't go down. So it's like glass in that way, but when you're inside of it, it suffocates you. How am I going through this? Must be 3 blocks at once. And I can't remember. I mean, I think there was one block that was like this before. I think it was spawners, but I don't think spawners... I tested it. Spawners don't work this way anymore. Redstone torches don't work really with these. Redstone torch to make it here. Like, redstone torch doesn't do anything with these. Kind of like glass, but suffocates you. How does the... What's the tinted pane? How do they work? Where are those hidden? Here with other glass? Oh, they are. There's some spawn. Okay, so you don't suffocate these. These are, I guess they're more like glass. Jonah says, do it, just do it. We are indeed doing it. Thanks for following Jonah and everyone else. You guys want to join the server? Stuff's there in the title. Hey, Clint. It is, or it's counting up. Off by 1. If you have any questions about the lantern or the bulb, let me know. You can ping me in chat. Burnout clock, huh? Does kind of make a nice noise. That sounds like a blinker, maybe a blinker on a car. News says, you plan on using it in your build? Yeah, the thing is that it can be used in so many places. There's not like, it's not like saying, okay guys, this is gonna make a brand new type of farm. It's like, this is just gonna make it a little bit more compact, make it a little bit easier to do redstone. It's not gonna like add anything new completely like crafters did. But it's just going to make every aspect of doing redstone a little bit nicer. I'd probably most use it for T flip-flop. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some scenario, something like let's say you have a dispenser that, let's say you have like a farm with that's doing water out, like a flushing farm, and you want to shoot the water out. So what you do is you have some clock that sends a power source over here. And that power source goes over here and it turns your water on. Then you can leave your water on for so long, and then you can have the clock pulse again. Or I guess I'd have to do it another time? Yeah. Yeah, it's just how this works. That's one situation. Or actually, a better situation would be trapdoors, because the dispensers already flicker back and forth. Okay, so I guess they put the copper trapdoors. I want to try them. Kind of cool. Okay, I might move this back by one. So you can store water here. You can think of any type of flushing farm. And then power this. That keeps it open. Power again, that closes it. Lets the water out. And that way, it's possible to actually, this clock could turn off, and there could be no power going to this trapdoor. It doesn't really matter what's going on over here at the clock. It doesn't affect the trapdoor. Like, you don't have to constantly keep it powered. Because typically with these farms, you have to keep this trapdoor powered all the time, because as soon as you lose power, then it releases water. But here you can lose power back here, and it still keeps it. Only useful for other than T flip-flop replacement. I don't really understand how the binary thing works. I mean, yeah, it counts up like binary does. So I don't really do much with like computers in Minecraft using binary. Not very often is there something I have to store, like I have to store a lot of information if I store it inside of. Yeah, I just can't really think of anything. Mostly for people that are trying to like make computers in Minecraft. What do you think, Fox? Good long timer. Yeah, you could use this for a long timer too. Like you could do this. It's not that long, but if you start stringing these together, you can make it longer. And then, depending on, like, usually when you try to choose a clock, you try to choose one that based off of size. Like, you just try to go for, like, the simpler clock. Maybe the smaller clock. Depends what you're trying to go for. So at some point this clock gets too big, and it's better to use a different type of clock. So, like, it might be better to use a hopper clock if you're going for, I think it's like 1 to 4 minutes. It's better to use like a hopper clock. But at some point, let's say you're trying to go over 4 minutes, you can chain a couple of hopper clocks together, or it might be smaller to do something like this. It does kind of sound like music. kind of cool to watch. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of like old binary computers, right? Like they're off and on. How many ticks of delay is the copper lamp for it to light up? Like after it gets powered, how long does it take to light up and get read by the comparator? I would say it'd be instant. Like as soon as it lights up, it's just the comparator that takes time to transport. Oh yeah, one thing I did notice, you can't pick block the colored ones. Or the lit ones. I wish it would, or I guess, is it called pick block? Wish you could like keep the information. Yeah, observers can detect anything that's like you see in the right hand side here in the F3 screen. You can see there it says lit faults, powered faults. That's the type of stuff it can detect. So if either of those change, then it can detect it. Which means it can detect it getting power but not turning on. Which we were testing earlier. I think it's here. See, when the red disappears, you can detect that. It pretty much detects every change that occurs to it. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know how slow this is. I guess you could calculate it. Have it in a feed tape? Sure. The thing is, like, there's just so much better ways to store information in Minecraft. Even with automation. You can store stuff inside of like copper minecarts. The observer clock is too slow. You can make it faster. You move it, it has like 2 updates going inside of it. But yeah, I mean, like, what is it? Every one of these is just 2 bits. So I guess you could make. Why is it faster? Because when you move an observer to a clock, it creates 2 updates. So you can see this one's faster than this one. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. You can see it's like pretty much double the speed. You gotta remember, every time it lights up isn't actually an update. Because every time the observer powers it, one time it's powering it, it lights up. Next time it powers it, it doesn't light up, but the little red light turns on. So that's why it probably seems like twice as slow. Because every power from the observer is either turning the light on or just turning the red dot on. If you compare that to like this side, you can see this looks like it's going faster than that side. As it is. As it says, what's everybody's favorite redstone component? I think hopper's probably gonna be number one. This will probably be, I don't know. That's not necessary. It's probably not gonna be up there as. Oh, you're saying component. You're not saying block. Oh, you're saying like thing, like a T flip-flop. T flip-flops are pretty useful. Back in the day, you could do T flip-flops with water and boats, pressure plates. But let's go back to this. The redstone don't go through it, so you can't just, you couldn't make a feed tape by just putting like something like this here and pushing it over. Good old times. I don't know if they were good. Redstone was a lot tougher back then. You could make a feed tape. Not sure what you gain by making a feed tape. What does it do good when it gets to the very end? Powers this. I'm not sure what that last piece does. Every time I look at these now, they just kind of look like Christmas presents. You see like green and red. Because I did choose the green one. There's also this one looks pretty nice. This one looks more like a bulb than this one. I was just thinking, like, if you want like if you're gonna make these in survival, I mean, would you worry about them getting oxidized? If you're using them for redstone, you don't really worry about the oxidized. You'd make this type, because this is the cheapest. You don't have to wax it. That'd just be a waste of wax. It'd eventually turn into this type. Hopefully, as long as it changing, getting waxed didn't like create some update and break what you're doing. The nice thing is we don't have to have like T flip-flops like this anymore. The pistons, they get pushed. Bulb or Crafter? Crafter is definitely up there. Like the top 5 redstone components of all time. Program a flying machine memory, maybe. You definitely could, but is it the best solution? The thing is, like, you could do a lot with this, but just because you can do something with it doesn't mean it's the best way to do something. Like, at some point, using a different type of clock is going to be better because it's going to be slower. Like toggling a hopper clock that are chained together might be smaller than doing this. This does get, what is it? Is it considered exponentially longer? Right, because it gets bigger and bigger the number. Yeah, of course, the fly machine, that's one thing you're lacking in the fly machine. You can't really have comparators to read how much is inside of a container. Not that you can really move any containers very easily with fly machines, but if you even had a container that had information inside of it, you couldn't really read it, know like how much. But in fly machines, like the biggest thing that you use for delay is just more components. You just create more small segments. If you're trying to create delay. And just by them pushing creates delay. So should I say I found a bug or a cool feature? I'm gonna guess neither. It speeds up. Not a constant clock. Yeah, I seen it. Some parts seemed like it was going slower and some was going faster. What would be causing that? You try and change the color? Okay, so you're saying they... Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they sometimes go, they turn on and turn off fast sometimes. Sometimes they turn off slow and turn on slow. I don't think it's a bug. I think if you took the time to figure out what's going on, probably makes sense. I'm guessing it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, where they have to go through 2 cycles. So they have to go through oh actually this pull and lever. So they have to go, they get powered, they turn on, but then if they get powered again, they're on, but only the redstone is on. So they're off. So out of the different modes, it can be kind of deceiving. They can be on, but they actually look off. So it might be that, you know, we're looking at the actual light, but we're not looking at the little red symbol. This one's a little bit easier to understand. Christmas lights, guys. Yeah, I first thought maybe it was that where turning on and off is different speeds, but then sometimes they all turn on fast and sometimes they all turn off fast. I don't think it's that. Sorry to hear you're sick there, Mazzy. Hope you get better. I do like the noise they make. Kind of reminds me of like a... It sounds like the blinker on like an old vehicle. We had this old vehicle growing up and that's how the blinker sounded. Bloop, 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 bloop. Usefulness of binary, huh? I don't know how compact you can make this. You could probably do something where like this side comes over and interrupts the other side. Let's see, you had... You have two observers here, one here, and one here. And then, I guess that would just kill it. Nothing gets past this anymore. Yeah, I guess maybe you can't do something. I was thinking maybe you could do something where this kind of interferes with this and then it makes it last longer. But maybe it goes the other way around. Maybe you can make this come over and interfere with this side. You probably have to be on longer. You can imagine if you have a bunch of these. The very last lamp would never turn off. Because they would just be exponential. Seems like the server's lagging. Are you on the server? What else can do with this? I like this one. Like it changes color as it's going up. Jaw saw. Thanks so much for coming in with the Prime. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the Gordy Gang. Access to tons of cool things. Check this all out with the link down in the description or in the chat. There should be a link. All the perks you get. It says there's okay. Ads gonna end a little bit. I'll wait until that finishes up. Oh, you can check for That's true. Let's see if it works on the server. Tick. Sorry. Average tick time. Oh, wow. It's just under... Then again, that seems very odd. Okay, but I guess that's what it is. Just under the 15 milliseconds. So it's not technically lagging. I guess there's some percentiles where it can be lagging. I guess the downside to these lamps is that they do put off light. The light updates aren't as bad, but I'm guessing a lot of light updates are probably still not good. We have a bunch of them. Time, that's been, okay. Set clear, gray, night vision. I want to see what it looks like. All the blinking lights. Oh, everybody came back. We're just testing. Okay, now it's at 62 milliseconds, so it's slightly over the limit. I don't know if that's... How fast does this clock go? I don't know. Oh, your clock. What's going on here? Oh, I see. So you're using the locking. That's a good idea. That way you're cutting away some of the power. Door opens and closes. Oh, but yeah. Jocelyn, thanks for coming in with the Prime. I don't know if you heard during the ad. If you guys don't know if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, it's a great way to support me. You just have to remember every month to come on and use your free Twitch sub to subscribe over here, and it doesn't cost you any extra money, but it does have to be done manually. Then you get tons of cool benefits like special emotes and badges. You can also use these on Discord, other channels as well. Access to our supporter server. We're doing the Warden world, which is pretty crazy. What if you move a chain of observers and a bulb by piston? So let's say you have like one here. It turns on. The thing is, you can't have a comparator with your flying machine, so it don't really matter, right? Turns off. So let's put an observer or a piston there and see if it updates more than once. Oh, it did. So extended this moved. And before this could push, this lamp's update came through this observer and extended this piston. When it did try to push, it couldn't push this because the piston was extended. Yeah, that looks cool. The staircase. So maybe you could use this. Yeah. This fly machine just not gonna be too nice just because only can read it with observers. You're saying if you're moving, you have this kind of setup. And you push with the piston, what happens? Updates do move down. But then, like, you can't read this. I mean, the only thing you can read is that something happened. Maybe that could be useful, because I don't know if there's anything really else on a fly machine. I guess, is this any different than like an observer being turned sideways? A little bit different. But essentially when an observer moves, it's going to create updates. That's essentially what you're detecting. But because you can't have a comparator here, you can't actually take advantage of the P flip-flop for the most part. Might be some rare circumstances where you can use that. You ever need to read its power, unpower, like note blocks? Observers read any type of change. So they detect block state changes. So when it turns off, when this little red dot turns off too, you can also detect that. When it turns light on, it can detect that. The little red dot turns off again, which is essentially power. You can detect that. Any of those things on the right hand side you see there, that's what it can detect. I don't know why. I guess I didn't really figure out what was the hashtag need stone tools. I've seen that with the crafting table too. It doesn't really... Does that mean it just doesn't work with like lower than stone tools? Maybe that's what it means. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, yeah, that seems to be it. I guess the craft table's that way because it uses iron. You can't like harvest this with your fist either, I guess. It does break. Oh, you can. But it also says, what does it say? Need stone tool. I don't know if that even work. It says pickaxe is the tool to use. It doesn't seem to work. Thanks for everyone hitting the follow button. Hero says, which is effectively the same as only reading the power state. That's true. It's essentially just, rather than, if you did this, this is the same as if you would did this. Right? You don't even need the actual bulb here. Is your name pronounced Udall? Like noodle, Udall? What delay does the bulb have? We go into our single player world. To me, it looks like pretty fast. Go to this one. Udall, like yodeling. Oh, yodeling. I got it. So we have this. Tick free. Then we can power this. Then we can do tick. Step 1. So the next tip, it just instantly powers on. If we do another tick, nothing happens. Particles. Let's say we turn it off. Next tick, it turns off. Turn it back on again. Next tick, it turns opposite. We do it again. It looks like just one game tick. That's pretty fast. Hey, Ant Redstone. Do you understand the breeze kinda just interacts with things like right-clicking? Yeah, in the video, Ant, I covered both scenarios. I covered the scenario of it, like, switching the states of stuff, and I also covered the scenario of it activating stuff. Okay, so we can unfreeze now. So it's one game tick. So, I mean, I don't know if this is helpful. One game tick is good. You're trying to get a one game tick delay to something. That's pretty helpful. So how long would this take to turn on? So one game tick turns on, we know that. And there should be another 2 game ticks. Turn this on. 1, 2 turns on. And if we turn it off, turns off. The observer, I don't know if it could detect the new updates. No, it doesn't. You could add 1 game tick worth of delay, right? Is that 1 game tick, or is that considered instant? I think maybe it's considered instant. Because it does it. I think it technically does it in the same game tick. Yeah, I think it's instant. 1 game tick elapses, but it's not delay. So yeah, I feel like instant's a better word. Because it's not actually waiting a game tick before deciding to turn on or off. It's slightly slower than just a lever and observer. Oh, okay. You're saying do this. This. Turn on. Oh. Okay, so 2 game ticks went by, that one turned on. And 3, I guess it does add 1 game tick. So that would make it 1 game tick delay then. You can add 1 game tick into stuff. But in order to do it, the only way you can create it 1 game tick is if it's being read by an observer or a comparator. I think the comparator is also 2 game ticks. So it's like you're not adding 1 game tick, but you can add in 3. Essentially, you can add in an odd number. This is the same as the pistons. Pistons, what do they take 1 game tick to extend. Turns off. So if we turn this on, 1 game tick, 2, that one turns on, and 3, those 2 both turn on. So you have to use one of those other components. You can make a 3 game tick delay. New says, will you use the crafter or the bulb more? Because the bulb is such a basic redstone component, kind of like a redstone torch, you just end up going to use a redstone torch more than you are going to use something like a furnace. What about you guys? What do you think? Tick sprint. It's like running to the end. Bulb is prettier switch or contraption. Oh, yeah. For looks, it's very nice looking block. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh, this is memory circuit. Oh my goodness. Oh, it goes to a display. Nice. What, each of these goes to a different segment? What is this, a 7 segment? 4, yeah, 7 segments. And then you must put it so that each segment is either on or off. 5, 6, 7. Wow, that's really cool. Can you make a clock with it, says Leo? Yeah, you can. It's nothing special. The lamps do look really nice besides the chiseled. So there's 7 segments, that means there's 7 of these. And then there's 10 of these, 4 or 5, yeah, there's 10 of them. 1 for each number. What the heck is this? Who the heck built this thing? There's like a bajillion different pieces here. Probably what's... Anything's gonna lag the server. Probably this, because all the tile entities. And all the rendering. Destruction. Oh, maybe just when I move. Does look really cool though. Okay, how you get those those deep slate blocks? Oh, these look cool. Wow, that's really pretty. Like texture onto them. What are this? What are these things listening to? Powering everything. Well, that's cool thing, yeah, they don't power other stuff, so you can't put them really tight. The buttons in the middle, without the buttons, you would see a little red dot, but now you don't see it. The staircase of lamps. One thing I noticed, the new tough blocks, you can't rotate them. It's a little bit disappointing. I think the segment's pretty cool. Definitely like the idea of like packing them in here, because they don't actually, unlike redstone lamps, they don't actually affect each other, so you could power these. You power this one. it's reading through the block. Oh, that's just to stagger them. That's part of that one. We're in Bedrock Edition. Oh, there's our camel ladder. Oh, these are redstone lamps. Oh, I see. They were making like a testing thing. So maybe the one game tick delay is one of the nicest features of them. I just wonder how can you get away from the lighting. Like, let's say, I guess you could just place torches on top. Because now, we can go somewhere where it's dark. Over here. And you can use this type for less light, but then we set. Night. Okay, and then I get rid of my night vision. Okay, this is what it normally looks like. They put off some light. That one's pretty meager. But then if it's like constantly flickering, it's a lot of light updates. But Minecraft can handle light updates pretty well. But if you just place a torch on it, then all the light updates aren't actually causing any problem. Just the actual block state changing. So you can avoid that. Make a compact shulker loader, like for iron. Take all the iron compact. Oh, I already have that white knight. If you haven't seen my YouTube video, I did a video on crafters that work for crafting a bunch of different types of items, and even one crafter that crafts every item. But yeah, this would help make redstone more compact. Tunneling coming. Usually when it comes to compacting redstone, it's not that big a deal to get something compact. Maybe in some places like you're trying to do a shulker box loader, you might want to have kind of compact redstone. It's like one of those things that you're just going to use a lot in your day-to-day redstone. Just so you don't have to use like the whole piston pulsing thing. I don't know if this could be using like a shulker loader system. The nice thing is it doesn't affect other ones. You could make it like tileable. Power something. It would stay powered. Let's see. So if it's a shulker box loader, you put items into the shulker box. This would be a good test to see if we can actually make it useful inside of compact redstone. Need shulker box. So it starts out like this. Then after you fill it up, then you break it off. And it gets picked up by the hopper. As only once it's full. Use it with the button and comparator. Simple T flip-flop button. Yeah. It's essentially like the whole thing where people... It's like a big thing back in the day where people were turning levers into buttons. It was like all the rage. I don't know if you want to push downwards, because a lot of times if you push block downwards, sometimes I clip into it and get pushed out. It might be better to push it sideways. Have the hopper over here. And have the piston like over here. Stuff's like tileable. We read when it gets full. I think I still put stuff in there even though you can't look inside there. Yeah. Blaze rod. Perfect. So that goes inside of there. And then once it fills up, manually do. Should get rid of it. We just have to get this power to be a bit lower. Then once it's full, break it off here. Goes to this part over here. Hey Heather, their workaround for gold farm, golem dying in 1.22. Your video said something about the link, but I couldn't find the link to the solution. I think the link is to the video that explains that iron golems can reach further. So I don't know if there is a fix for it. Because essentially what you're asking, what you need is you need an iron golem to be able to reach the piglins, or pigmen, and then the pigmen are not be able to hit the iron golem. I don't know if that's possible. I haven't looked into it again. Yeah, Joe, you can right click the doors, open them. But once it's completely full one produces a signal strength of 15. What is that? A lot of power. Power 15, yep. Keep killing the golem, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's a fix for that. Like I said, you could test it yourself. You'd have to figure out if it's possible for a golem to hit a piglin, stomp a piglin without hitting back. What you could do is you just put down a golem and then piglin, and then see how it goes. You can move one before it attacks the other, while keeping one stationary. I wonder if we want to subtract power from this. That way we can make it weaker. That way the signal doesn't go as far. Then when it breaks it off, it pushes it off of this hopper here. It gets picked up and transported all to a single location. So what you could do is have a slightly stronger power. Where would it have to be? It has to be. How do you do that where like it's powered and then it overcomes it? I think this is mostly just for leg. Oh, something like this maybe. So it's in subtraction mode. Oh, I guess it always produces nothing. That's not too helpful. Even if it's completely full, it's going to subtract it. If we did the other way around, for this, like this. Now this power is trying to subtract from this one. And now Can detect when it gets full. Anything less doesn't get detected. As soon as it gets full, you can detect it. That could work. A little bit slimmer than if we did something else over here. Slowly filling up. So once it's full, then this is on subtraction, then this should get detection. And then this notices update, and then it would power that, and then go through that block and power this. Oh, I'm missing the dispenser. Dispenser to put down, another shulker box. There's a shulker box loader, so it just loads them up and kicks them out. After it kicks it out, we need to put another one in here. So this needs to be powered by a hopper. You refill it. Come over here, it's going to power this. This is where we could come in with the lamp. Somewhere in here, probably. It has to get powered by something. Try putting it here. Then have to be red. That's the downside. It has to be red in order to know what's going on. And then it has to be sent back into piston. Okay. So now, when this gets filled up, I guess we should fill up a bit more. Something like that. I guess detection goes all the way around over here. Let's see that. But it worked. Hey, Jet. Seems like it'll be nice for compacting to use compact fileable crafter, which is nice. Goes around, powers that. We do need, what was the other thing we needed? Oh yeah, I did end up there. Alright. Something I was thinking of that we need. Oh, we need to power this bottom. That needs to be powered. Okay. That needs to be powered, so we need to bring power all the way down. To there. I think that's what this was supposed to be for. There's something. That's a defense here. Okay. That will also move containers. Over here. And then it would place in one right there. And fill it up. Oh wow, did that actually work? What the? First try? I mean, I've designed a few different stalker killers, but I kind of know what I'm doing. But I could probably get back to him more. I don't know if this thing's even doing anything. Probably just creating a little bit of delay. Oh wow, pretty fast. Had it mostly full though. This is replace. We don't think we even need them. Hey snowman. Yeah. Do we need the new bulb? Is this thing even going off? No. It's all full. I was thinking maybe we could compact a little bit using a bulb. Huh. I wonder if we could just line these up. Does this actually change anything? It's like this. Can this still work? You have like several of these in a row. You guys can break the rest? Okay, we'll see. I guess I could try put one over here too. Oh yeah, it does activate well. Why is that? Oh, because it turns this one off. That's and it turns down this one off too. Oh, I see. So if you want this to be a tileable design, you'd have to like alternate this somehow. Like one would be there. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really work so well for tiling. Put power into comparator 1. There's also some other stuff you can do. I don't know if this still works, but you can do stuff like where you read a container back here. Right now it's putting off a rest signal of probably 14. Yeah, but then if you power this, now it's 50. Okay. Don't know if that's helpful though. If you remove power, it goes back to 14. So if this signal over here is 14, so this is 13 in here. Oh, it's 12. 12 is 14. Okay, so even though this is 14, this still stays at 12. I think of any other area where you can use these lamps. This one, it does one update when it's full, and then it breaks it. And then breaking it does one update. If you place it in one, that creates an update, but it doesn't affect it with this power source here. Power the comparator is coming out. Being part of this one here. That makes it just a little bit whiter, and that's why I didn't want to do that. Thanks to drink up as a But yeah, it doesn't really make a tile because you put the next one here, this block's in the way. And you can't really easily go through it, or around it, or above it, or below it. Unless you instead of using a redstone block, maybe use something that you can actually go through, like a dropper. You can use the dropper for a power source. The power doesn't actually go through these things, though. What this would do is turn it on and off, which would break the next door. 15 redstone instead of secondary. Yeah, you're saying like this, and then this. The sideways comparator. That. Oh, you want a really long dust here, and just check the very last update. Yeah, I know that's tileable. I was trying to avoid the really long dust. Yeah. I was just thinking if you could use like a container, like a dropper, that had power. And then if you could power this, maybe a barrel would be so we don't accidentally lose any. A barrel has coal. Put some light down. Hey, Sleepy. Have a good one, DBA. This, yeah, you can also put power through this block. If I powered this, it shouldn't affect this one, right? So there's already 15 going through there. Powering this isn't going to... I don't think it's going to change. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does go through it. Huh. It still doesn't really make it tileable. Unless this is like a completely different type of system. Powers this. This reaches. Then you need something to subtract this comparator. To drink up Doge. Doge eating toast. Then power through a... Yes. Through the barrel. And we could actually have it over here then, right? I remember. It's like so bizarre. Is that the right? That's one. We need this one to be sideways. I don't think we want like that, because then that, yeah, that's going to affect it. We need 15 power here, so we need a container. It has 15. Or we can just use our new light. May break it any second. If you actually think of these lights are actually pretty flimsy. Okay, so now we have 15 back there. We're trying to push. Oh, this isn't gonna work. It doesn't accept signals from the side like that, does it? I think you'd have to add another spacer in there. You get to program them. This, and then you'd have to do this. Space. Then you'd have to read this. Hey, Super Nate. Need an unweathered bulb, right? Doesn't matter, they all produce 15. Which is something I wish they would change. I think it's this crazy looking thing going on down here. I don't know, I just want to see if this works or not. Power 15. Go through there. That's the spectrum. Did it actually go through this? Oh yeah, because this computer is reading it. Okay. We need a repeater, right? That's what it was? Oh, it does actually detect that. Okay. That's nice. The repeater sends the power through. So once... Well, actually this might not work, because if it's even if it's the partial... Yeah, I guess yeah, this doesn't... Because even if it's a partially full, it's not actually sending the correct signal. We actually do need... It does need to be a comparator. Because the repeater makes it 15. Three wide? Oh, not really interested in 3 wide. It says, when do you play on the sub server out of the 4 days of streaming? Sundays. We played last Sunday. Well, play, but if you're a supporter of mine, you can actually play any day. You don't have to wait for me. What is another thing that could use the lamps to make it more compact? I guess anywhere where there's a T flip-flop. I'm trying to think of really small components that people use a lot of. The thing is, I don't really use the same component many times. I just design new components as I need them. And I usually just custom design a component for the task at hand. I made it natural, nice. Anywhere where there's a T flip-flop. In the mob pit farm. Also, I noticed there's a bug. Probably report it. I'll show you guys. The mobs. Oh, my first I get broken by lightning? Oh, there it goes. Mobs dismount. They end up dismounting right inside of the trap door. I don't think it's open. No. I don't think this was a problem before. They're supposed to end up over here, but they're not. Let me load up the other version. I was just thinking, like, where's their T flip-flop? Like, say I had a T flip-flop here. Or maybe it's on the other side. Like, here I have a T flip-flop. So item goes through the comparator. It reads this, it shoots up. It flips this from up and down. So this is a T flip-flop. So instead of having this, we could just have just one lamp there, or bulb there. And then hook the redstone up to it. This is my automatic pigment hit farm. Also skelly creeper zombies. That's... I'm trying to figure out how the fish got in here. I've seen this earlier. Raw cod. It must have died to a dolphin and then happened to get picked up by the zombies. Cooked chicken. Cooked chicken is also scary. That means it actually got killed by the lightning, I think. And there aren't supposed to be any jockeys here. Or no, I guess there's chickens here, it's just not jockeys. Let's go back to any block crafter design. By 2 blocks footprint. Not using bulb though. Oh, you're talking about the any design, which is what I showed. Which world is it? This one? I don't think I don't think the bulbs can really be used here. You shrunk it by 2 blocks. I'm guessing you shrunk it from this side 2 blocks. Wait. Oh, probably this direction. Probably move this. I was gonna put this over here, but I just didn't want to change that. I did put the note in about how it's broken with the hopper update order. Hopefully they fix that bug. Nice. Let me also load up another version so we can see if there's a bug with the cart. I guess we could just spectate somebody in the meanwhile. Hey, is everybody AFK? Wow, this looks crazy. So you send signals through, and then it goes up here. Oh, okay. So whatever's down there is up there. I guess another way of seeing it. Like these two rows are the same. Looks cool. Yeah, they supposedly fixed the C bug. Oh, I see. That's kind of interesting. So this end ends up making more updates than that corner does. And then this corner would be the least updates out of all of them. Let me load up another version. Let's load up the release version. It looks really cool. Kind of propagates outward. What's that one game called? Like Conway's Life or whatever? I wonder if you could do something like that, where one powers the next. Game of Life? Okay. Counts as hand feeds all land. But isn't the very first one, like, isn't this one here creating the most updates? Because every time it moves up by one, it's creating an update. And that side should be the least amount of updates on this side here. Oh wait, how did that all change? What the heck? It's kind of like a counter is rolling over and everything rolls over at the same time. Okay. Let's test out the mob farm in the previous version. You can see now, when the mobs get kicked out of the minecart, they get set. They can't get placed inside of the gate, so they get set to the side. That's how it's supposed to work. So the question is, what changed Let's load up the next version. Just the previous version before this one. Because to be honest, I haven't really tested it. I'm gonna add in a new installation. $42. Okay. Maybe we should try 41. Nah, we'll try 42. Okay, I'm gonna load it up. We'll see if it breaks there. Welcome in everybody that's new. If you guys haven't already hit the follow button, you guys get some free points and emotes just for hitting that. Passing a thing. Help us get closer to 50,000 followers here on Twitch. Oh, this side looks kind of cool. I see the clock doing updates. Can't load it up. Let's load up this version. Not sure if I should actually do that. Well, doesn't really matter. It's already broken. This one's broken. This one's working. Oh, this is the wrong world. Not the auto crafter. Want to go this one. Okay. Oh, there's like a zillion mobs in there. Oh, it's not a thunderstorm? Weather, thunder. What am I missing out? Thunder. Anything else for you guys? Watch it. Oh, so it's broken this version too. Creepers are getting placed inside of the gates. Okay. Well, we're learning a bit about what's causing the problem. Let's go down another version. Go to 41A. Sushi said, in video, do you talk about how you can use crafters as a 9 counter? Yeah. By clicking the different slots. But it's really no different than any type of container. Just it's really easy to see inside of a crafter. Easily change out the different stuff. But you can also do the same thing with like books and pages. Put in so many pages in a book. Auto mob head farm. Yes, want to load that. Oh, so it's broken this version too. There's no version before 41A, right? I think that's the first one. We just looked this up. 1.20.2. What's the version after? Okay, get up to 30, 31, and what? Thanks for the biddy, DLMD. Eternal air. Huh. We'll try the other one. Version. .21. Okay, so here I think it shows us. It goes up to, yeah, oh, there's 40, 41, okay. We're looking for what version it breaks in. So it must be 40. Let me try a different version. Trying to figure out what version this bug starts in. Or keep downgrading it. We figure it out. Oh, so it's in 41. So what changed in that version? Let's pull up the bug for the big version. No, 41. Hmm. 41. Okay. Pull it up. Hot. Quite a few different bugs. Think about minecarts. Oh, renaming minecarts, okay. This is odd for you guys. Sounds about the same. It must just be when they change up minecarts now. Well. This is so strange. So strange that we notice these weird bugs that shouldn't be in the game. I'm gonna grab some more water, come back. We'll try to get that bug report made. In the meanwhile, let's see. check out my socials. I'm on Twitter, Discord, Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, all over them. Or if you have any of those, you can see what I'm up to on all those places. And I will be back in just a bit. I'm back. Still going. Counter thing. Okay, let's make a bug report. So it's Java. Next. Mobs. Dismount. Carts. Mobs dismount carts. They now can be placed inside of block. So, probably have a way to illustrate this. I have some effects. We want a minecart. Actually, we need to use the rails that kick players off. Oh, what the heck? I just clicked right through. Kojab. Kojab, thanks so much for using your Prime. Really means a lot. Welcome to the Gordy Gang. Make sure to take advantage of all those cool perks you see with the link there in the chat, including access to our supporter server, special emotes you use here and on Discord, your channels you have access to, and much more. Yeah, thanks everyone who remembers to use their Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime each and every month. A great way to support me without any extra cost to you. Just need to remember to do it manually, as there's no way to automate it, but it really helps out. Let me try this in survival. Oh my gosh. You go right? Yeah. Okay, this is clearly a bug. Looked right through the floor. Dang. Okay. Let's put this in the bug report. I'll open my stream up so I can get a clip of that. And then hopefully it gets fixed. Okay, let's make a clip so they can kind of see what's going on. There's no way to automate it, but it really helps out. Let me try this in survival. Okay, so it starts here. Let me try this in survival. Oh my gosh. And in here. Okay. Fall through floor with cart. Publish. Nice. Where's our bug report? Right here? Right here? I think it was, what do we say? 41A, I think. In snapshot 23W 41A carts were changed somehow. Oh, cursor moved over. Somehow. The mobs that is hurts now replace the side of blocks or they needed here at the location. Also, players can put through the floor use. Oh my gosh. Must be my foot controller that's clicking somehow. Oh, I guess, yeah. Thinks I'm lifting my feet up. Click through the floor using this. Alright, we got the clip, and I'll just add that there. And just do the effective version. I think that's all we need. Great. Cool. So if you guys want to look at the bug report, there it is. You know, it's like so weird. Like every time I try to run my mob farm and lazy snapshot, there's some new bug that seems like has nothing to do with the actual changes that they did. And somehow it breaks something related to my mob head farm. What is the bug that you are reporting? Oh, hey, Kate. Code Talker. This one, where you can clip right through the floor by clicking inside of a minecart. It also has to do with it essentially places a player where there's already blocks. Like if there's blocks there, it still places it tries to dismount you where there's already blocks too. Which is not a problem. Are you holding crouch when you click into it? Well, there you go. The secret trapdoor, guys. Yeah, this came recently in the snapshot, not in the last full release. You actually got to work with boats too. Oh, I'm actually surprised you're able to get that. That's so fast clicking. Get down to the nether roof. The thing is, this actually breaks stuff because they'll actually try to place players inside of blocks. Like instead of when it dismounts the cart, it's supposed to like find a spot where you can stand and it puts you there. But now it's just putting you always in the center, so you can never get mobs to go anywhere else. Which breaks my mob head farm. Oh, just want to make the connect to fill the thing in. Give up cheat. Is this the same one where you have to fill the whole thing in? Wait, what is it? Wait. Wait, how did you wire this up? Do I just... Does it just feel weird? Let me look at your notes. Okay, this is one, and that's one. Oh, okay, so everything's like kind of flipped. Or maybe it's like more like mirrored. It's like mirrored from there down to here. Like this would fall over. Okay, that makes sense. I was so confused. I was like... Huh. That's nice. You must chose to cheat. That is kind of cool that you can do that. Oh, I guess you can also use that to clear it. Nice. Oh, here's a big display. What is this one? Oh, does it convert redstone over to the other ones? Hmm. Oh, so I made a tree? What? Very strong tree. Oh wait, is this like Snake? It looks like Snake too. Oh, that's so cool. So it's like a pulse that's inside of an observer. Oh, that is so cool. Also, I made a really long one. Dude, I think we just barely seen it flip. Did you guys see that in the distance? I think I just flipped. Guess it's not gonna take too long. It just has to get to this last one over here. Don't blink. It's getting closer. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe this is much further off than I thought. I think it's deceiving. Hours later. This looks like I'm making some type of auto here. Like waiting for the DVD logo to hit the corner. Yeah, those last ones, those couple ones there are really deceiving. Those are really far away actually. Even though there's only a couple of them, they have to be all flipped in order for those to get. Oh, that's satisfying. What is this? Looks like you're falling out of it. And it activates this, okay. this supposed to be like a storage field thing or something? I guess the storage field thing could be more accurate of lighting up more than one. Well, maybe not. Because they do flip-flop, maybe don't do that. This name understands. What is going on here? And you. Yeah, someone did make that game, Kofi. I guess, yeah, it's over here. At some point it gets converted. Oh, right here it does. This powers this block, which powers these other ones. It's kind of funny because you have to kind of do the opposite of the redstone lamps. Transparent block. It acts like glass other than it suffocates you. Oh, you got a leg spike. I don't know if mobs can spawn on top of it or not. Doesn't really have any nice property, like block-wise. It's called Copper Bulb. Nope. What's the actual name of it? Oh, called something weather bulb, isn't it? Waxed copper bulb? Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be waxed though, does it? Ed! Thanks so much for coming into the Prime! Ed O. What's the full name of the copper bulb? Yeah, welcome in. Check out all the perks you get there for being a supporter of mine, including special emotes and badges that you can use on Discord. Also access to our supporter server doing a Warden only world. And many more perks like no ads, special channel privileges, special roles on the Discord. What is this block called? These are the waxed ones. Copper bulb. Just look at these down here. Copper Bulb. Did I spell it wrong or something? Copper Bulb. Oh. Wax. Copper Bulb. What? Oh, Guitar Experimentals. That's a good point. I was so confused. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. We're done. Create a world. Oh, they can spawn on it. Okay. So they can spawn on it, but it does have some properties, kind of like glass. Maybe more like a slab. Maybe more like a slab that suffocates you. Kind of cool to have them next to each other, mix these squares. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if there's any block that's quite like them. Oh, Ed joined the server. Nah. Your name looks kind of cool with all the underscores. Yeah, I don't know how I can make this tileable without making it kind of long. We need the comparator to come out this side, but then it reads the container. We need it to not read the container. Also, I don't really care for T flip-flop type of designs because it's possible for them to get in the wrong state and they're such a pain to fix. Thinking maybe we can use the lamp here. Like it could turn on. You turn on, let us know that the piston's in one direction, other. Missing something. Can't go fast enough. Not there. There. Yes, everything needs a bulb. It's actually kind of desolate out here. A blinking plane. It's like in real life. Make sure that planes don't crash and stuff. Things don't crash into planes. Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, that looks... What the... Zombies holding your head. Huh? Zombies holding your head. I think they do pretty good on the different textures, what it looks like. And I have been streaming for 3 hours now. And it's getting pretty late, so we're gonna find somebody to raid. While we do that, make sure you guys stick around so we can raid as one big group. Meanwhile, check out all my socials. Make sure you guys are subbed to me on YouTube with the bell notification turned on. Also, join my Discord, which is there in the chat. I have a Twitter, see what I'm up to over there. I do post in real life photos on my Twitter. Also have a Patreon if you guys ever want to support me. Best way is through my Patreon. Really means a lot. Also have a TikTok. If you guys have that, you can follow me at RaysWorks. Also Instagram. And Reddit. We're going to raid none other than Prowl. He is a Bedrock player. He's a streamer of Minecraft Bedrock, as well as YouTube doing Bedrock builds. Let's see what he's up to. I think he's doing his Let's Play of Minecraft. Which reminds me, I need to figure out how to stream on YouTube as well as... Oh, wait, it says his stream is ending? What? Is it really ending? He just said uncapped subathon. Okay. I guess maybe I should stop the raid. Oh, whoopsie, I pushed the wrong button.
Oh well, there goes that.
I accidentally pushed raid instead of stop raid.
That sucks.
I think we can raid somebody else.
Yeah, just like reopen your stream and just re-raid, I guess. I don't know.
I
I don't even
think if
know if
I
there will be people
do,
there for it.
if I go to my stream, they haven't technically stopped
Oh
my
my goodness, that's hilarious.
Okay. We just find someone else. I was like, oh, we need to raid somebody. Then I clicked the wrong button. Hooray. Laura.
Oh, let's try again.
Raid Laura. Does this work now?